Never thought about it to be actually happening. I thought it was a dream. And through Tokyo Trader Vic's, I had to associate Mr. Bergeron and Mr. Otani, the owner of the hotel, to be able to communicate. But neither of the gentlemen had knowledge of English, and so was Japan.
Now that's a real tough situation.
Well, that was easy for me. First of all, it was such a pleasure to work with Mr. Bergeron and Mr. Otani. Both of them are deceased, however, I'm sorry. But it was wonderful, wonderful experience for me to exercise my native language, Japanese, to relate to Japanese staff what Trader Vic's is all about.
As we leave on this broadcast, perhaps you could give us just a short vision of what people can expect when they come to Trader Vic's in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Well, it is rather difficult to say because Las Vegas is most fascinating city in the world. And of course, we have people from all over the world, as well as from United States, from East Coast to West Coast, and as far as Mexico to Canada. So the approach is rather individualized, may I say. However, Trader told me, if you treat everyone who comes through that front door or from the patio here in Las Vegas, you treat them like your own family, own home invited guests, and not just any people, but they are the most important people there is. And that's the difference between regular, common, ordinary shops or organization or whatever. Trader Vic's is someplace where you can enjoy, experience most wonderful experience with ambience, food, beverages, and the personnel who are all friendly, knowledgeable, and most sincere people in the world, to invite you into your own home and make you yourself comfortable and the most wonderful experience that you would ever expect to have. That's the secret.
Well, there you have it. Right here in Las Vegas, Nevada at Trader Vic's. I'm Pete Allman and
Mike Emzewa, your ambassador.
So when you come to Vegas, be sure to stop by Trader Vic's in the Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood. Bye for now.
I know.
Back to Celebrity Scene News. I'm Pete Allman. We're here with the executive sous chef, Jeff Keane, right here at the wonderful, marvelous place called Trader Vic's. Jeff, it's a wonderful time to be here on the Las Vegas Strip with your wonderful culinary delights.
Yes, it is. I enjoy this property. I enjoy the food that we do. I believe it's unique but simple for everybody, and I think we have something on the menu that anybody can enjoy. You can be fairly adventurous with some unique items, or we have some mainstream dishes as well that's comfort food.
Talk about let's take the three top signature dishes and tell me what they are.
Ooh, three top dishes. The miso orange sea bass is the best sea bass you will find on Las Vegas Boulevard. That'll be here shortly. It is a sea bass that is marinated in orange and miso for a minimum of 24 hours. It's seared on the flat top to caramelize, served over bok choy and a little bit of the miso orange glaze. Phenomenal dish. My second favorite signature dish is the macadamia crusted salmon. It's salmon that has a toasted macadamia, honey and butter crust, and it's placed in the oven to a perfect medium, served over grilled Japanese eggplant and blanched broccolini with a soy sake glaze, which is very similar to a teriyaki sauce. My third favorite dish is the tuna tataki, which is crusted, with ahi tuna, which is crusted in Japanese togarashi pepper, served with jalapeno, red onion, and a mizuna mix with a yuzu dressing. It's very, very nice light dish. And those are the three signature dishes that I enjoy the most on the menu.
All right, Chef. What is this dish?
Thank you, Jerry, for delivering the food. This is our signature miso sea bass. Again, it's the sea bass that was marinated in yellow miso and orange juice for a minimum of 24 hours, seared on the flat top, served with baby bok choy and orange miso glaze.
And of course, this is a great dish if you don't want to have too many calories.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jerry.
Okay. You want to grab this dish?
Thank you, John, very much. Here we have our Hawaiian ahi tuna tataki. This piece of fish has been seared with a blend of pepper called togarashi pepper. It's served with a yuzu dressing, mizuna greens, red bell pepper, jalapeno, and red onions. This is a very light dish for the summer.
Very interesting. All right. Thank you, John. Oh, look at this.
Yes, thank you, Merle. This is our macadamia crusted salmon. This is basically toasted macadamia nuts with butter and honey, crusted over top of Atlantic salmon, served with grilled Japanese eggplant, broccolini, and soy sake glaze, which is our version of a teriyaki sauce. It's a great dish.
I tell you, I could just have all this. Thank you very much, dear. This, to me, in an age where so many people are dealing with fast foods now and they're so unhealthy, when you first started out cooking, tell us about your experiences with fast food as opposed to wonderful food. It's healthy food.
When I first started cooking, it's funny how you follow trends. It was a number of years ago, and I started in a French restaurant here in town. We used a lot of butter and a lot of cream, and nowadays you see people getting away from that because they're watching what they're eating a little more. You see a lot more vegetarian items that we have, and then people eating a lot of salads, especially in the summertime when it's hot. We get a lot of requests for steamed fish and steamed vegetables, light on oil, so you can see how trends follow people watching what they're trying to eat nowadays.
Now, what are your hours here at Trader Vic's?
We're open from 11 to midnight. We serve outside on the patio until 2 a.m. Every night. We have live entertainment on the patio. We also have live entertainment in our lava room upstairs above the restaurant, from comedy shows to a hypnotist. It's just a great, fun environment. There's something for everybody.
And, of course, a special show by T. Fox, who's on Thursday nights, I believe. And what's so wonderful is, as we're talking right now, I can see the water show at the Bellagio. Isn't that marvelous?
You should see it from upstairs. There's a great panoramic shot of the entire water show, and you can see the Paris from the Eiffel Tower. It's a great room to see.
Jeff, regarding conventions, how many people can you hold in the restaurant for buyouts or just small conventions?
We've had up to 700 people for buyouts, and there was plenty of room for more people. We have three areas of the restaurant where we can handle large parties: the main dining room, upstairs in the lava room, and then also outside on the patio. We've catered parties from 20 people to 700 so far.
And of course, we're in this special intimate room, and I don't know quite what to call it, but I would say it's the special room. But what do you call it, Jeff?
We call it the landing or the chef's table. It's available upon request. Just have to ask for the landing. It's in between both floors, which is great, and then you have the view of the Strip, and you're above the main floor, you're below the lounge, so you have your own little private area. It's a really fun place to be.
Well, there you have it once again. We are at Trader Vic's in the Miracle Mile Shops right here in Planet Hollywood, and I can assure you this is the very romantic place to be with the backdrop of the Bellagio. Jeff, I want to thank you for talking with us again.
Very much. It was my pleasure. Thank you for coming.
Until next time, eat your heart out, but do it in a healthy way and enjoy it. And be sure you stop at Trader Vic's and get the beautiful water show at the Bellagio when you do so. Bye for now.